Hi everyone, welcome back. So as I mentioned in our previous video, I'm going to share with you today the book that I choose to read for this series of videos of how to incorporate reading into your daily life, how to make it a daily habit. So this is the book I'm going to read. It's called The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan. I hope I said that right. I don't know. So why am I choosing this book? I'm choosing this book because, first of all, it's a book that it was recommended to me, and I thought it was a good opportunity to use it for this series of video because I guess it's a book about prioritizing. I don't know yet. I will let you know once I finish reading it. But I feel like just for what I hear about it, for the person that recommended that to me, I felt like it was a good choice for this type of video or this series that I'm proposing you, because it seems like it's gonna show me how to focus on one thing, which in this case is incorporated reading into my daily life or your daily life, in this case, which in all honesty it could be incorporating a new habit into my life, right, or into your life. Now, how I think we can achieve this goal together, I'm gonna break that down to you in a second. So as we mentioned before, it is important to define what is the goal, right? What is the goal? The goal is to make reading part of your daily habits, part of your life. The second part of it is, why do I want to do this? And that is something that I handed to you. You need to define why this is important to me. Why do I want to incorporate reading into my life? So that's a question you can ask yourself. Now that I know what I'm going to do, which is incorporating reading into my life, now that I know why this is important to me, why do I want to do this, the third question is how. How am I going to achieve that goal? So, for example, if I'm going to be, if I want to be, if I want to incorporate reading into my life, I need to read every single day, right? I need to find some time every single day to read. So the goal I'm proposing you is reading 30 minutes per day. Why 30 minutes? Because 30 minutes is a time, I think it's achievable. It's a small achievable goal. If you want to read more, you can certainly do so. You are welcome to do so, actually. But what I'm proposing you is 30 minutes, because when you think about 30 minutes, it's half an hour that you can be like, okay, I can dedicate half an hour to read. So that's a small achievable goal. Now, for a beginner, it could be quite challenging because you need to incorporate that time, and then those 30 minutes in your day, you may not be able to find those 30 minutes in your day. So what I'm proposing you is starting 5 minutes a day, and I'll get back to it in a second, right? Once I introduce you to the fourth question you need to ask yourself. The fourth question you need to ask yourself is, when am I gonna do this? And we went over this a little bit in our previous video, in where we were saying, in where we were saying to find a time in where you're gonna do this daily and put it in your calendar. So to read it a little bit, first question you need to ask, what is the new habit that I want to incorporate? In this case is reading. Second question you need to ask yourself, why do I want to do this? Third question you need to ask yourself is, how am I going to do this? In this case, the answer is, okay, I'm going to read. My goal is to read every single day 30 minutes. And the fourth question is, when am I going to do this? And the when is when you put in your calendar. For example, as I mentioned to you before, every single day at 5 p.m., I am gonna read X amount of minutes. So now that we have those 4 items, to get to those 30 minutes per day, what I'm proposing you to do is starting every single day 5 minutes. Meaning, instead of saying from the beginner perspective of when you are starting implementing this into your life, instead of saying, okay, I'm gonna read every single day 30 minutes, it's easier if you said, okay, I'm gonna start reading every single day for a week, 5 minutes a day. I'll say it in another way. Every single day at 5 p.m., I am gonna read 5 minutes during a week. So this is what we're gonna do. For the first week, I'm gonna be posting, from the first 7 days, which is a week, I'm gonna be posting every single day 5 minutes video. That's gonna be a video in where I'm gonna be reading the book I chose, which is this one, The One Thing. I'm gonna be reading this book for 5 minutes. And I'm encouraging you to, at the same time, you read with me. You don't have to read the same book. You just remember the first thing we were mentioning in the last video is to choose a book that you really like. So you pick up a book that you really like. After you familiarize with it, and you decided at what time you're gonna read, what I'm proposing you is I'm gonna be by your side reading while you are incorporating this habit. Meaning, every single day of the week for the first week, I'm gonna be posting videos, 5 minute long videos, in where I'm gonna be reading. And I encourage you to hit play, just sit in a place that you like, at the time you decided, hit play, and read with me 5 minutes. It's like I'm next to you reading. So you have a reading partner in a sense. So we are gonna be reading together. I'm not gonna read to you, I'm just gonna play some music. If you wanna listen to the music, that's fine. If not, you don't have to. Just hit play, and I'm gonna be right next to you. I'm gonna be your reading partner. That's gonna be the first week, right? 5 minutes for the first 7 days. For the first 7 days. The second week, I am gonna start. So we're gonna have the same 7 videos on the second week. Not the same videos, but I'm gonna also create some videos the second week. But instead of being a 5-minute long video, I'm gonna be doing a 10-minute long video, meaning we're gonna increment 5 minutes. So the second week, I'm gonna be reading with you 10 minutes each day. The third week, same idea, right? But instead of reading 10 minutes, I'm gonna upload a 20-minute video reading. So you can also, during the third week, start reading 20 minutes. And then the fourth week, I'm gonna upload videos that are 30-minute long videos in where I'm gonna be reading as well. So what I'm asking you to do is reading with me. Like kind of a let's read together video in where I'm gonna be, as I mentioned, I'm gonna be your reading partner. So the only thing you need to do is week 1, hit play, read for 5 minutes. At the time you decide, you already put in your calendar and in a place that you are really comfortable. Second week, every single day, hit play, we're gonna read together 10 minutes. Third week, hit play. We are gonna read together during 7 days, 20 minutes. And then the fourth week, hit play. We are gonna read together for 30 minutes. Now, what that does mean? What that this means? So we're gonna be together 4 weeks. That is about 28 days, and you can totally implement a new habit in 28 days. Actually, there are some studies that said that you can implement a habit or make it a habit after the 21st day. So what I'm proposing to you is like, in 1 month, you're gonna be able to achieve a goal that you are setting up today. What is our goal again? Make reading part of your daily life. How are we gonna do it? Reading 30 minutes per day. So we can totally do that in a month. So that is what I'm proposing to you. And as I mentioned, choose on your side, choose a book that you really like, familiarize with it, and choose a time in where you are gonna read the book. The first week we're gonna read 5 minutes a day. The second week we're gonna read 10 minutes a day. The third week we're gonna read 20 minutes a day. The fourth week we're gonna read 30 minutes a day, and we can do this together. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start familiarizing with this book because I haven't done it just because I was waiting to get it. Actually, one more thing I want to mention to you: if you don't have a book, if you say, well, I don't want to invest in a book that I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, one thing I recommend to you is go to your library, your local library, and you can totally check out a book. Actually, this book I checked out from the library, as you can see from here. I checked it out from the library. It was available. It came to me really easily. And there are a lot of books in the library. I don't know which part of the globe you are watching this video, but I'm pretty sure like you have a local library available, or you have a friend that is willing to, you can borrow a book from, or either there is this book that is around in your house that you always wanted to read, or there are several options, right? But what I meant with it is like you don't actually have to invest in a book. You are welcome to do so. Books are amazing, and I'm sure that you can totally get at least one idea from a book that is gonna help you out in your life. But if that is something you're thinking about, like I cannot afford a book, or I'm not sure if I should invest in buying this or that book, don't worry, you can go to your local library. So, as I was telling you before, I haven't familiarized with this book yet because I want to do it live while I'm with you to kind of show you or to show you how I will do it in real life, right? So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm going to stop talking, or maybe not stop talking. Maybe if I found something that I really like, I can totally say that to you. But I'm just gonna start the second step, which is familiarizing with the book, and I'm gonna do that live, so you can see how I do it, and you can decide if you want to do it that way or not. So let's do it.